Hi everyone, welcome back to Sports Queen, your number one home for deep football analysis and everything about Kaizer Chiefs and South African football. Today, we're asking a big question that every fan has been talking about. What exactly is wrong between Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana Bafana? How did the country's biggest football brand go from producing national team stars to having zero players in the latest Bafana Bafana squad? Former Kaizer Chiefs coach Cavin Johnson says it's not about recruitment, it's about consistency. But is that the whole truth? Let's break it down, from Chiefs' internal struggles to Hugo Bross's selection policy and the broken connection between club and country. Stay tuned because this story reveals more than just football. It shows the real state of South African soccer today. Former Kaizer Chiefs head coach Cavin Johnson has opened up on the lack of Amakosi players in the Bafana Bafana squad in recent seasons. South Africa head coach Hugo Bross not selecting Mduduzi Shabalala in the latest Bafana Bafana squad with Russian Dudley injured means the Glamour Boys currently don't have any representation in the national team for a camp preparing for a friendly international against Zambia. Scholar Laduma spoke to Johnson on the matter if it has anything to do with the recruitment and the type of quality at Amakosi. No, it's got nothing to do with recruitment. You've got to look at it and analyze it on a pitch stage. If you look at who dominates the Spanish national team, who dominates? Johnson asked. When the SIA crew answered, Barcelona and Real Madrid players, the former Amakosi coach replied, exactly, and those are consistent teams. So what does that tell you? All Chiefs have to do is be more consistent within the league and their players will get an opportunity to play in the Bafana team. That's all it is telling you. I mean, when you look at it like that, then you've answered the question you asked yourself. If you ask yourself, who is dominating the South African national team? The former Al Ali coach asked. Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates, the SIA crew answered. Thank you. Are they consistent? Johnson continued to ask. Yes, the SIA crew answered. So you answered your own question. It's not about recruitment. It's not about this. It's about being consistent within your league, and that way your players are getting noticed more. Now they're playing in CAF, Confederation Cup. They've got to be consistent in CAF, where Sundowns and Pirates have been for the last few years. Whether they win it or not, it doesn't matter. They have to be consistent, the 66-year-old coach insisted. The Sundowns and Pirates are playing international football all the time. That tells you a lot. And when that happens, you are guaranteed that your players will have a look in from the national team. It's not Hugo Bross saying, I like Pirates, I like Maromo Gallants, therefore I'm going to pick the players from that team. No. It's about how consistent you are as a team within the league and within the international competitions, Johnson suggested. Where Kaizer Chiefs fail, our Sports Queen analysis. Number 1, lack of team consistency. Cavin Johnson hit the nail on the head. Consistency is the major weakness at Kaizer Chiefs. Over the last few seasons, Chiefs have changed coaches too often, disrupting tactics and player chemistry. Each new coach brings a new style, formation, and player preference, meaning players never build the kind of rhythm you see at Sundowns or Orlando Pirates. Consistency isn't only about winning. It's about playing the same structure week after week, building partnerships, and executing one football identity. Results. Without consistent performances in the league or CAF competitions, Chiefs players don't shine regularly enough to impress Hugo Bross or earn Bafana Bafana spots. Number 2, poor performance in CAF competitions. As Johnson said, international exposure is key. Sundowns and Pirates have played CAF football almost every season. Their players face top African opposition, gain experience, and build mental toughness. Chiefs have been in and out, qualifying one year, missing the next, and often exiting early. When you are not seen on the continental stage, national team coaches see fewer reasons to trust your players. Result: Bafana Bafana coaches prioritize players who've proven themselves against Africa's best, not just in the local league. Number 3, inconsistent player development and game time. Chiefs have young talents like Mduduzi Shabalala, Semkelo Zwane, and Mufundo Vilakiza, but they haven't been given regular starts or clear roles. On contrast, Sundowns and Pirates integrate youth more strategically. Think of how Relebohe Mofekon was trusted at Pirates and quickly earned international attention. Chiefs' rotation policy and constant tactical changes make it hard for any player to stand out consistently. Result: talented players lose rhythm and visibility, making it easy for national selectors to overlook them. Number 4, recruitment without clear integration. Johnson dismissed recruitment as the main cause, but there is an indirect connection. Chiefs sign new players, but don't integrate them quickly or effectively. Signings like Ethan Chislett and Nkaniso Shinga have yet to establish themselves. Others like Tobongo Pule or Ranga Chivarambi have not maintained consistent impact. The team keeps rotating new names rather than building around a strong core. Result? No stable starting lineup, no consistent chemistry, no standout performances, no national team call-ups. Number 5. Mental and tactical identity. Chiefs are still searching for their modern football identity. Under Mamelodi Sundown, the team plays structured attacking possession football. Pirates have a pressing, fast transition style. Chiefs, they've switched between counter-attacking, direct play and positional football, depending on the coach. Result: without a clear identity, Chiefs players look like they're adapting instead of mastering, which makes them appear less confident and less ready for international football. The way forward. For Kaizer Chiefs to fix this, stick to one technical philosophy and give the coaches time to build the system. Trust young players and let them grow through game time, not short bursts. Maintain CAF consistency. Even if they don't win, consistent participation improves player quality and visibility. Develop leaders in every department. Chiefs need consistent figures like Sundown's Temba Zwane or Pirates Tabiso Munyani. Final thoughts. Cavin Johnson's message was simple. Be consistent in your league and in CAF, and your players will automatically get Bafana Bafana recognition. Kaizer Chiefs don't suffer from a lack of talent. They suffer from a lack of stability, rhythm, and long-term planning. Until they fix that, the Glamour Boys will remain invisible on the international stage. Let's break it down clearly. What exactly is wrong between Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana Bafana? Why Chiefs players are missing from the national team and what both sides are getting wrong? So far, what's wrong with Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana Bafana? Full analysis. Number 1. Kaizer Chiefs have lost their consistency and identity. The biggest problem is that Kaizer Chiefs are no longer the stable, dominant team that they used to be. In the early 2000s, Chiefs supplied half the Bafana squad because they were winning trophies and playing with a clear style. Today, Chiefs are inconsistent. New coaches every season, constant lineup changes, and a squad still under rebuild. Players like Mududuzi Shabalala, Semkelo Zwane, and Sibonsini Motewa are talented, but the team's inconsistent results make them less visible at national level. Results: when your club doesn't perform well week in and week out, national coaches hesitate to pick your players. Cavin Johnson was right. Be consistent in the league and your players will be noticed. Number 2. Lack of Chiefs players in CAF competitions. Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Bross prefers players who play CAF Champions League or Confederation Cup. Teams like Sundowns and Pirates are in CAF every year. That's why their players dominate the Bafana Bafana squad. Chiefs, on the other hand, have missed CAF football in recent seasons or exited early. Result: Chiefs players are seen as unproven at international level, while Sundowns and Pirates stars show experience and maturity from continental games. Number 3. Poor player development and game time. Chiefs have young stars like Mududuzi Shabalala, but they don't give them consistent minutes. Shabalala plays one game and sits out the next. Villakiza and Zwane are sometimes benched for senior players. Bross wants players who play every week, not bench players. Results: even if Chiefs have talent, it doesn't show up in the stats or performance level needed for national selection. Number 4. Bafana Bafana's own problem. Selection bias and poor scouting. It's not all Chiefs' fault. Hugo Bross and his staff have also shown limited scouting of domestic talent outside Sundowns and Pirates. Bross tends to trust experienced players he already knows rather than trying new faces. He also said South Africa lacks quality, which many saw as disrespectful, but it also showed that the national team scouting network is weak. Result: Chiefs players who could add something different, like creativity from Shabalala or defensive strength from Dudley, never get real chances to prove themselves. Number 5. Tactical mismatch between Chiefs and Bafana Bafana. Bross plays a fast, transition-based system that suits Sundowns and Pirates players, used to pressing and moving quickly. Chiefs have mostly played slow build-up football under different coaches. This means even when a Chiefs player is good individually, he or she might struggle to fit into Bafana Bafana's tactical style. Result: Bross tends to prefer players already used to high press and attacking rhythm, which Chiefs haven't maintained lately. Number 6. The broken link between club and country. In the past, Bafana and Chiefs worked closely, with national coaches visiting Naturina, watching training and coordinating player development. Now, that connection seems broken. Chiefs don't know exactly what Bros is looking for. Bros doesn't seem to monitor Chiefs closely. The communication gap means good Chiefs players are overlooked or dropped without clear reasons. Result: frustration among fans and players, and the idea that Bros dislikes Chiefs, even if that's not officially true. So summary, who's at fault? Problem: Chiefs' responsibility? Yes. No CAF exposure? Yes. Poor player integration? Yes. Weak scouting? Bros' responsibility. Tactical mismatch? Both Chiefs and Bros' responsibility. And communication gap? Both Chiefs and Bros' responsibility. What needs to change? For Chiefs, build a consistent starting lineup and stick to one football identity.